Welcome back to Streaming Media West 2018. I'm Tim Siglin, contributing editor with Streaming Media Magazine. Today I've got with me Andrew Beranbom from First Tube Media?
First Tube Media, yep.
And what's your title at the company?
I'm the founder and CEO.
Okay, very good. So what is First Tube?
First Tube Media, we are a live event content platform for brands.
Oh, interesting. Mm-hmm. And you were on a panel. What was the panel that you were on earlier?
It was live content at scale, which is pretty relevant to what we do for a living. So.
Okay. And brands obviously love their stuff at scale. So what are some of the challenges that we face as an industry at scaling up?
Yeah, I mean, the conversation during the panel was interesting. It kind of touched upon, the technology aspects of it, mm-hmm. as well as kind of the content aspects. Our focus is really on the content aspects of it.
Okay.
And so, brands are basically being forced to, as publishers now due to social media, and, which is why today we actually are launching a brand new platform, a marketplace. You can go to firsttubemedia.com and see a brand new live event marketplace. We've aggregated live event creators into one place.
Oh, nice.
Where we're going to be able to give brands a source for storytelling, which is the idea is that the source of live events can provide them, content, sources that they create.
And we're talking much more than just like an all-hands meeting with the CEO of a company, right?
That's absolutely correct. Yeah, I mean, we're focused on kind of premium level destination content.
Okay.
Our primary focus has been in live music for the last year and a half as we've kind of scaled the business. So we live streamed over 60 shows in the past year and a half. And building storytelling between the artists, the live performance, engaging those artists to do other types of content on our behalf. And then knowing how to distribute that content at scale natively through their owned and operated channels as well as influencers.
And will you merge sort of the live music with brands so that if a brand wants to have a particular band come in and do something tied around that brand?
Yeah, I mean, with music specifically, it's pretty complicated. So, what we've designed is my background's in software service platforms. Okay. And so, as I realized how complicated the music industry is, I realized, hey, there's an opportunity if brands really want to have a always-on framework for executing these programs, which we believe you have to in this day and age. If a brand, you can't go pop and do a one-off sponsorship festival anymore and see the ROI. And so, why we saw there was an opportunity to streamline a service and a software in combining independent promoters. So we actually deal with all the talent curation for brands, dealing with all the licensing and clearancing aspects of it, producing all the content that's required from pre-live and post-event, as well as then my background's in digital marketing and knowing actually how to scale that distribution. And then actually show ROI. And so we have an analytics platform that shows all the distribution of that content that's happened across any of the platforms and channels, and then showing back that ROI back to the brand, which is what's really important for them.
And you mentioned the sort of always-on nature of this. I come out of crisis management PR, and of course when something happens, you need a venue and an avenue to be able to get the message out quickly. I'm assuming that could also be a model here for the brands working with you.
Yeah, I mean the always-on aspect, right, is just, there's, we view the landscape, there's this kind of attention economy, right? It's a pretty big challenge out there. If you just look at on a minute basis, you're looking at 4.1 million views on YouTube. You're looking at 900,000 logins on Facebook. You're looking at 800,000 Tinder swipes, right? How does a brand get through all that?
Right.
And so what we're doing is really empowering them with authority around a cultural movement. And so music is really where our core expertise is.
Okay.
And having an always on, you're creating a predictability to your audiences allows you to kind of grow that engagement.
And conversely, how do you keep the bands protected so it's not like they feel like they're selling out to a brand?
Yeah, no, that's a good question. The balance between brand and band, is an ongoing one, and our focus has been mostly in the emerging artist space, and so where that's kind of symbiotic opportunity is much easier to obtain, right?
Okay.
The brands have a lot of value to bring, and so one of our core main clients is Skull Candy. We power their entire live music live stream program. It's global, over 30 plus live stream events that we're doing. We're actually doing one tonight in LA.
Nice.
And with them, it's they're able to give them product and goods. There's obviously there's a fee value to that, but they also have 8 million people that they can expose these emerging artists to.
Right.
And so that's a great opportunity for the artists.
Well, that's a great idea because the brand itself is known and trusted, and they're essentially saying, hey, here's an up and coming, you should pay attention.
Exactly. Yeah. So the emerging space is a lot easier. As you kind of deal with larger artists, it's just really about finding what do they both care about.
Well, and that ultimately is you're protecting their brand and the brand of the external brand, and that does become a bit more complicated.
Exactly.
All right, awesome, Andrew. Thank you for your time, and we'll be right back after a short break.
Right on. Thanks.